Vale, bien. Veamos. Grabando. Vamos a ver. Creo que sí. Todo bien. Vale, pues nada. Seguimos. Tenemos que ir en busca del tío ese que nos dejó la marca en la cara. Hemos matado a un mago Ofiri. Y a ver qué tal. Vamos. No sé si tenemos que coger ese barco. Me da la impresión de que sí, puede ser. No, o a lo mejor no, ¿no? Porque tampoco exactamente dónde tenemos que ir. Hostia, está lejos, ¿eh? Bueno, puedo ir hasta aquí. Sí, puedo coger el barco hasta aquí e irme hacia aquí. Vale, pues voy a hacer eso. Creo que es lo más corto. ¿Dónde está el timón? Joder, ahí. No sé si puedo hacer un viaje rápido. Creo que no, ¿no? Uy, no. Ah, solo puedo hacer donde está el ancla, tío. Vale, vale, pues nada. ¿Esto cómo era? Acelerar la X, vale. Pues nada, oye. Iremos en barco hasta la zona esa. A ver qué nos cuenta el pavo. Vale, la marca creo que estaba donde está es el otro barco. Ahí creo que está el póster de viaje rápido, creo. No sé si voy más rápido nadando o en barca. Ya me están jodiendo aquí, que hay aquí abajo. Sumergidos seguramente, ¿no? O anegados. Venga, baja, Geralt. Oh, qué pesadilla, por favor. Oh, mierda, tengo fuego puesto. Ah, nivel 9. ¿Dónde vais, por favor? Dos espadazos muertos. Oh, cabrón. En el agua no tengo rapidez. No sé si he visto uno más, creo, pero no. Hay una cueva ahí. Bueno, ya vendré. Por cierto, ¿dónde está el viaje rápido? Ah, el tronco este. Vale. Venga, vamos. Creo que ya he venido aquí, que ya he estado por aquí. Me suena. Incluso diría que esta cueva ya la he visitado, pero no estoy muy seguro. Venga, a Yantra. Nos vamos a Yantra. ¿Qué calor hace, por favor? Por Dios, que se vaya esta ola de calor ya. Vale, tenemos un comerciante aquí. Creo que no he estado nunca, no lo sé. Esto ya no sirve para nada. Venga, vamos a ver. Ah, me dijo a medianoche, creo, ¿no? El tío, a ver. A medianoche, sí. Vale, pues nada. Pues de paso me tomo una golondrina y ya me lleno. Y ahora medito hasta medianoche. Venga, va, listo. Venga, medianoche, vamos. A ver quién es este. Bueno, quién es ya sé quién es, pero a ver qué trama. Ah, vale, perfecto.
I knew you'd come.
You a soothsayer?
It matters little who I am. Your escape, I made it possible. Previously, Yennefer, you found her thanks to me, so you feel you owe me.
Memento you gave me. Pretty effective reminder.
That is its purpose. Incidentally, I find it quite funny how even the most rotten scoundrels have this inner compunction to repay debts of gratitude. Humans, elves, dwarves, all races. You really must explain that to me one day. As for the here and now, tell me, how'd you manage with your theories?
You appeared out of nowhere, disappeared just as mysteriously, summoned a storm. Let me guess. You're a mage.
Oh, please, no. I cannot stand spells. Childish hocus pocus. It's just not interesting. What I find fascinating are true tales, true human lives, like the one I shall tell you now. It's about a man, worse than most. A vulgar, despicable man with a heart of stone. A man who refuses to pay his debts.
Really think this'll interest me? Any reason why?
He's wronged you as well. His name is Olgierd von Everec.
Ey, el Olgierd, este es el que me dijo que matara a la bestia de las cloacas.
What did he do to you?
Before I reveal this, I'd like to make one thing very clear. Olgierd von Everec did willfully and maliciously conspire to cause you to kill a man who might have been cured. Had I not intervened, you would have lost your head for this. Do you know why he did it? Because he's a degenerate monster in human flesh who feeds on the pain and suffering of others.
Well, you clearly don't like him. What did he do to you?
He and I made a pact. A pact under which I called on my many talents and associates to give him what he desired. And now the time's come to pay. Yet, he shirks his obligation.
Need me to collect a debt? I'm not some hired muscle.
Muscle is not what this requires. It needs a soul intelligent and clever. An individual who fears no dare. Someone like you.
Pure flattery, that.
Of course it is. After all, I am a traveling merchant. But make no mistake, I've many interesting wares on offer.
Wares like?
Surfeit. Abundance for the body and soul. You will lack neither food nor drink. As a witcher, you might desire weapons supreme. I can offer you those you've dreamt of. Your body, agile as never before. Your mind, faster than lightning. Romantic prowess to charm all womankind. But above all, I offer a great and true adventure. An experience like no other, the fate of only the chosen few.
Sure sounds generous. And all that for my help with one small matter. Won't want anything else from me?
Just one. Honesty.
Joder. Me la ha pintado muy bonito, pero no sé qué coño quiere este tío.
What did you do for Olgierd? Break him out of a cell too?
In some sense, yes. I remember that day quite well. There was a light drizzle, yet the cold tore right through you. Olgierd appeared at the break of dawn, gaunt as a rail, his shirt moth-eaten. Seemed to have naught but the sword at his side. It quite pained me to look at him. He asked for help, and help I gave. Made him a rich man, successful, esteemed. He is who he is today, thanks only to me. And yet afterwards, he turned his back, shunned me, Sends me off when I dare ask for payment. Even sicked his hounds on me once. He's thus left me no option but to invoke the terms of our pact. And that is where you come in.
How much does he owe you?
Gentlemen don't discuss coin.
Need to know the details if you want me to get my hands dirty. How much? 1,000,000 crowns? 2 million?
I'm no usurer to lend coin for interest. No. What Olgierd owes me is far more personal than shiny things that clink. As much as I regret it, I can say no more. I must respect his privacy.
What about you? Call yourself a man of many talents? Can't you take care of this?
Therein lies the catch. Our pact states that before I can collect my due, I must yet fulfill 3 wishes for Von Everec. But I cannot fulfill them myself directly, making use instead of a... how shall I put it? A proxy.
Mm-hmm. So what you need's a sucker.
What I need is an ally. And something tells me I shall find none better than you.
What do you expect me to do?
To start with, join me in paying Von Everec a visit. Then, well, then we shall improvise. I believe, however, that all will end well. And, once it does, we 3 shall meet and thank one another for the voyage we shared.
Right. Specifics now. Thought Olgierd had 3 wishes, requests, whatever.
He does. He may ask 3 things of us, yet we won't know what they are until we see him.
Vamos a ver. Las 3 cosas se las pedirá él. Y aparte, yo tengo que ir a verlo para recoger la recompensa, está claro. Pero tampoco quiero ayudar a este tío. Bueno, aunque me ha ayudado a salir del barco, la verdad. Venga, va, vamos.
Fine. I'll go see Olgierd with you, but no promises.
That is all I ask.
Now remove the damn mark.
Naturally. Just as soon as you complete your task.
Qué cabrón.
Go. You will not regret it. We shall meet there. I've a matter to attend to along the way.
Another debt to collect?
Perhaps.
Qué tío más raro, ¿no? Qué tío más rarito. A ver, vamos a ver a Olgierd. No sé cómo pinta esto, la verdad. Finca de los Garin.
Heard you witches are stand-up chaps. That's so.
That bloody Nilfgaardian
Personally,
¿Por qué todos van peinados igual, tío?
Our Ataman's not one to lose
¡Oh,
it
hostia!
then.
¿Qué está ardiendo esto? ¿Qué ha pasado aquí?
Well, look who's here. The Witcher with a stick up his ass. What's new? Got a growth on your platter there. You catch some kind of a fiery pox.
Could say so. Manor's burning. You noticed?
That? All right. You know how it is. Feast drags on with plenty of dancing, merrymaking, rough play. We got a bit carried away, truth be told.
Plain to see. Where's Olgierd?
Damned if I know. Must be somewhere hereabouts. No! Please! I beg you! Shut your trap! Let me go! Leave me be!
Shut it.
I ate with yous, drank with yous, fought beside yous, and you kill me now? I'm one of yous!
You might have been, but not no more you ain't.
What's he guilty of?
What the fuck's it to you? Not your concern, mate.
La verdad es que me da igual que lo maten, no sé quién es. Es uno de los suyos, creo.
Whoa, nerves a little raw? Why?
You deaf! Get the fuck out of here, freak!
All I want is to know what exactly's going on here.
Well, you're not gonna know. Sod off.
I'll leave soon as you tell me.
Aren't you a thorny prick up the arse? Ataman said to kill him!
Got your answer. Happy? Now piss off. We've work to do.
Es que no es asunto mío, tío. Me la pela totalmente.
Wait. I know Olgierd wants him dead. Still don't know why, though.
Just what the fuck is it to you, anyhow?
Nothing really. Just curious.
Cocksucker violated our chivalric code. Just one penalty for that. Death.
Míralo, el
What is
tío.
this row? Are you not done with it? My ears wither from the screams.
Se la ha cargado.
Ah, Geralt. As you've returned, might I assume you've cleared the sewers? Or have you not been there?
You killed my father!
¡Hostias!
Not I.
You lie!
¡No jodas!
That man killed him. Alone. Unbeknownst to me. Out of fury, for your father refused us hospitality. For this willful violation of the chivalric code, he was summarily
¿Le ha clavado una
executed
espada y está tan tranquilo?
Anything else I might do for you? Take her away.
¿Quién cojones es este tío? No me jodas.
Now, where were we?
Really necessary, that whole show?
Ah, show? Come now. A man must display some madness from time to time. Helps him feel alive. Dare say you know what I mean. Judging by the mark on your face.
Joder, ¿eres inmortal? Este tío tiene que ser un vampiro seguramente.
Know what this is?
I cannot be certain, but I've my suspicions. That's a dangerous man you've chosen to deal with, Witcher.
You're immortal?
Depends on your understanding of the term. Indeed, I cannot be killed. But it's not at all what folk imagine. Not dying does not mean eternally living your life to the full.
So it's a curse?
A curse? No, wouldn't call it that. I'll put it this way. You must be careful what you wish for, lest your wish be granted. For there are consequences.
Not sure I follow.
You know very little can hurt you. So you take wild risks. Chase extreme sensations. There comes a point you've done it all, and all seems boring and monotonous. The trick's to plough through that moment. Go further. Reach beyond what's known as possible.
Killed the beast in the sewers.
Congratulations are in order then. Your reward. You're also welcome to take what you wish from the manor house. If anything's left uncharred, that is. Was it a tough fight?
I sliced its gut open, and it turned into a man. You know that would happen?
Of course he did. He'd never have dragged you into this elsewise.
Gaunter O'Dim. Come to cast aspersions.
No. I've come to collect a debt.
You know you first must...
Grant you 3 requests, by proxy. I present to you my champion, Geralt of Rivia.
¿De qué está hablando, tío? Me he perdido totalmente, ¿eh?
Not so fast. Haven't agreed to anything yet.
But you'll do it. Of that I'm certain. Did you know Olgierd was the one to turn the Ophiri prince into a toad? Did he not mention that bit? Well then, allow me to tell it. Quite the gripping story. Olgierd once loved a beautiful maiden named Iris. Yet, her parents chose to offer her hand to the Crown Prince of Ophir. Olgierd grew to hate the poor sot. At first, he wished to kill him. Then decided this would be too simple. So, instead, he condemned the prince to a base life in a toad's bloated corpus. Yet he grew bored of watching him suffer and decided to end it. By your hand.
Remind me, O Dim. Who is to fulfill my last 3 requests?
My assistant, Geralt.
Then be gone. I don't wish to look at your face any longer than I must. Come.
Where to?
The stables. My men are preparing to depart.
What he said about the prince. That true? You turn him into a toad?
Perhaps. Or perhaps the Ophiri Dauphin ate something that disagreed with him. You never know with their cuisine.
Never heard of food that turns men into monsters.
Then perhaps it was something he drank. I cast the curse. Revenge for a deep disappointment. I was another man then. Let rage get the better of me and hollered the words without ever thinking they could possibly come true.
Could have told me the truth about the toad. Having a bit of fun at my expense.
I simply wanted the beast dead. I could not know you would respond to the notice. Pure coincidence. Yeah, I must admit, when you, a witcher, answered the call, I thought it right. It's what you lot are trained to do.
Might have been able to lift the curse.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. Then again, why bother?
He was a human being.
That bloody Ophiri mutt was no human. His kind does not deserve to live.
Guess I gotta pop the question directly. What do I need to do for you?
Let me think. We're currently without a roof over our heads. Perhaps we should start with that. Bring me the house of Maximilian Borsodi.
His house?
So surprised. But why? I must live somewhere, mustn't I? What's the meaning of this? Second leave of your senses? You mean to mount a filthy horse? Out of my sight, wretch! Know what Vladimir would do to you if he saw?
Aye.
Vladimir.
My brother. There were times he himself stank like foot wrappings 3 days old, but his mount always looked fit for a parade. Oh, none rivaled Vladimir at feasting, carousing. Sadly, he's been celebrating less of late. You must find him, and show him the time of his life. My second request.
Fine, seems easy enough. And the third?
Complete those 2, then we shall speak of the third.
Vale. La tercera ya verás cómo va a ser matarlo a él. Seguramente porque está hasta los huevos de que nadie lo mate, de ser inmortal. Seguramente.
Any hints? Where I should go? How I might start?
You must be mad. I've no intention to make things easier for you.
Lo que no entiendo es por qué cojones tengo que ayudar yo a este tío. No lo sé. ¿Por haber elegido que quería ayudar al otro?
Once I'm done with those 2, where will I find you?
I cannot know, as my band has planned some diversions. But let us say at the Alchemy Inn, in Oxenfurt.
Fine. See you there.
Vale, lo primero va a ser conseguir la casa esa, pero joder, no quiero matar a nadie en
The
esa
brother
casa.
shouldn't be too hard. But the house? How am I supposed to bring him a house?
Actually, the opposite. I wouldn't worry about the house. The brother will be the tough bit.
You waited for me. Nice of you.
I could hardly abandon my proxy to the whims of fate.
Thought I have to fulfill Olgierd's wishes myself.
So states the contract. Yet, nowhere does it forbid me from providing help. And something tells me you'll need quite a bit to complete the first 2 tasks.
Borsodi's house. No idea how I'm supposed to bring him that.
The only Borsodi I know of around here runs an auction house in Oxenfurt.
Heard of it. My swords almost got auctioned off there once. Auction was held in Novigrad, though it was a while past.
They must have relocated. You just might get an opportunity to ask them why.
Fine, I'll go there. Then what?
How should I know? Perhaps you'll get inspired once you're there. Oh, and take plenty of coin. Have a feeling it could come in handy.
No me jodas, no tengo dinero, tío. Y el dinero que tengo lo estoy reuniendo para el encantador.
Olgierd's brother. Why do you think he'll be tough?
I'm afraid he's dead. Has been for years.
Never agreed to necromancy.
Necromancy is hardly your only option for reviving a soul. An old-fashioned ritual, a blood summoning. That's what you need.
That's like choosing between pestilence and the plague. Besides, I'd need the blood of the summoned.
Blood. True. Of the summoned, not necessarily. Here.
Where do you get this?
Geralt, aren't you the curious one? Assume it to be von Everett blood and get on with it.
Where'll I find this Vladimir?
Geralt, I cannot do everything for you. Use your head. The von Evericks are well known in these parts. You must have met someone who's heard of the family. The charming redhead, for instance. The medic.
Shani.
You know the one.
Guess it's high time I got to work.
A bit more enthusiasm, Witcher. You know, you just might enjoy yourself.
Yay, can't wait. Say I need help. Where'll I find you?
I shall find you. Good luck, Geralt.
Vale, tío, está muy guapa la historia esta, ¿eh? Me gusta mucho. Habla con Shani acerca de la cripta familiar de los von Everett. Lo que pasa que primero me gustaría conseguir la casa esa. Y me gustaría saber de cuánto dinero estamos hablando para conseguir la casa. Así que vamos... Ve a la casa de subastas y pregunta por el propietario. Vale, esta primero. Es un nivel más. Pero prefiero hacer esta. Quiero saber de cuánto dinero estamos hablando. Y ya iré a ver a Shani tranquilamente. Vale, podemos parar ese en Oxenfurt, podemos parar aquí. Guay, 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 me gusta la historia que se está contando, tío. Vamos a ver. Bueno, seguramente que no me dejen entrar, está claro, ¿no? Vamos a ver. Así que tengo que comprar la casa, supuestamente.
This the Brasotti Brothers auction house?
Seems it.
Private Kleiner, you're on duty. Need I remind you, fraternizing with civilians is not allowed. Purpose of your visit?
Any of the owners home?
Meaning the one and sole owner, the esteemed host Besodi? Aye, he is.
Need to talk to him.
Order 76 CWX is clear. Auctions only open to folk with invitations. Writ out in their names, plain and simple.
Joder, tío, ¿qué coño está pasando ahora? A ver qué me vas a pedir. A un acuerdo no le voy a dar dinero, tío. Necesito la pasta como sea.
Make an exception. That's the smart thing to do.
Threats don't scare me. I've sworn to serve Redania till death do us part, and I'll keep my oath with a song on my lips.
Careful, bugger means it.
Gode Mater Redania Pruli fecunda nubili.
Who have we here?
Por favor.
Geralt, the Witcher of Rivia.
Vimy Vivaldi, the banker from... Actually, where are you from?
Matters little, mate. Gold knows no boundaries. What's all the fash, Corporal Václav? Are you squabbling with my pal Geralt?
Master Vivaldi, sir, your esteemed associate, he weren't invited to the auction, and I've...
But I plough and have been, and he's coming with me. In you go, Geralt.
Bien,
But
algo sale
my
bien.
orders...
Fuck your orders. Need I take this up with the sergeant? Ha! I thought not. Now, stand to attention and shut your giggy.
Oh, the lads will be rolling back at the barracks.
Sot it! Now march! Round you go! 1, 2, 1, 2!
Appreciate the help.
Twas nowt. I've always had a mind to seeing to old pals and clients.
Business with you's a pure pleasure, Vimy.
The dear departed wifey claimed the same. Ah ha! Folk are assembling. Auction's about to start. Time we went upstairs.
What did folk come to bid on? Any idea?
All kinds of valuables. Rare weaponry, exotica. But I've got my eye on a selection of canvases by the master portraitists of the Maribor School. Van de Nieuw and Longendijk.
Well, well. Never knew you to be a connoisseur.
Course I'm not. It's all muck and rubbish to me. Point of fact, I'll just wrap 'em in paper and lock 'em in the vault.
Why in the world do...
What do you mean, why, Geralt? I've got to diversify my investments, didn't I?
Vale, vale.
Actually, I'm really just here to talk to Horst Borsodi.
Oh, might be more of a problem than you'd expect.
Because?
An awful hermit, that one. Not a wee bit like his da, my little keep his soul. But Horst is like to show his head during the auction. I'll introduce you then.
Be mighty indebted to you.
Think nothing of it. Only if I collect on loans and promissory notes. All right, up we go.
Venga, vamos. ¿Dónde va? ¿Dónde va? Da la vuelta.
Pearl with topaz insets sold to Madame.
A giant's. Or maybe a Jotun's.
Voy, Vivaldi, espera.
Geralt, you thought of buying real estate? Could get you attractive terms on a mortgage.
No such thing as attractive loan terms, Vimy.
What about in Kaveri, Mark? Auction won't start for a time yet, it seems.
Vimy, this is a banquet.
Aye, and?
I detest banquets. Vacuous conversation, food portions fit for a mouse, drinks that taste like piss.
Ah, it won't all be bad. Let me introduce you to some of my most interesting associates. Old hen there is Countess Mignole. Wager you'll have plenty to blather about with her. Prick in the corner's Hilbert. New coin, that one. Came into a right fortune playing Gwen.
Hostia, podría jugar al Gwyn para pillar pasta, es verdad, tío.
Art dealer. A purer snob I've never known. But he knows paintings like no other. So, ready to chat someone up? It's not fitting for us to stand here like knobs.
¿Conoce a los amigos de Vivaldi o toma asiento? Bueno, vamos a hablar con la gente primero, a ver si conseguimos algo de pasta, ¿no? ¿Qué? A ver, esta, la condesa.
Greetings to the Honourable Countess. Madam, allow me to introduce my dear friend, Geralt of Rivia.
Witcher of the School of the Wolf.
Forgive me, but have we had the pleasure?
No, but your guild is unmistakable. Your medallion.
Take note, Geralt. Countess Mignole is an eminent collector of Vitaminaica.
What now?
All manner of objects related to the witcherly profession. Swords, gear, medallions.
Mind if I ask how the Countess became interested in us, humble monster slayers?
I've some pleasant associations, dating from my oh-so-distant youth.
Didn't you say such things, Countess? You look right fetching to me.
That's very kind, Master Vivaldi. But apart from my Vitaminaica, I also own a number of mirrors.
Your most prized piece, what would it be?
An armor element. An antique. School of the Wolf. From 1234.
Classic. Is it up for sale?
I fear not. It's a memento. One of great sentimental value.
But perhaps the Countess has got other Witcher curios she's willing to part with. Or acquire. Perhaps she could trade. I'd charge 5%. A modest transaction fee.
Así que le puedo vender cosas a esta tía. Vamos a probar, a ver.
Vimy, never seen anyone so good at laying their mitts on coin that clinked within earshot. But what the hell? See if we can't make a deal.
Lo que pasa es que no llevo nada encima que sea de brujo, creo. A ver. A ver, primero, ¿qué cojones vende esta tía? Armadura viperina. Pero esto ya lo tengo yo, ¿no? Viperina era la primera que yo pillé, creo, cuando estaba en Huerto Blanco. Armadura 89, pero si es una puta mierda. No, yo... Hostia, 235. No vale mucho, ¿eh? 3 y 3... Unos 1300. Así que te puedo vender cositas. Hombre, eso te lo podría vender, ¿eh? Toma. Toma. Y toma. Y esto también. No tiene mucha pasta. Lo que sea el 2% no lo quiero para nada. Vale, y esto es... Ah, mierda, mierda, que me salió, 10%, 10%, 10% y 2% fuera. Ya no le queda dinero. ¡Ay, por cierto! Cuando digo que soy gilipollas, es que soy gilipollas. Aquí en pociones que yo no tenía la oropéndola, ¿vale? Yo me quedaba hasta aquí. Que es que tengo más, tío. Si le doy hacia abajo tengo un montón más. Y estaba por aquí la oropéndola. No sé dónde estaba, pero estaba por aquí. Solo tenía que ir para abajo con la flechita. Pero no, yo soy idiota, tío. Mírala. Aquí estaba. Pero bueno, en fin. Vale, pues no le puedo vender nada. Lo que sí me interesaría es comprar esto, tío. A ver, tiene 235 de armadura. Voy a ver cuánto tengo yo.
Does the Countess have her eye on anything particular today?
No, but Horst Borsodi insisted he would put up something that would be of interest.
Did he happen to say what it was?
No. Oh, you know what he's like. A walking enigma. On another topic. Master Geralt, I was wondering if you'd be willing to help a lady in need.
Depends on the nature of the need.
Oh, it's quite the trifle. I stepped out onto the balcony a moment ago. I dropped an earring while there. I couldn't find it. It must have fallen through the floorboards.
¿Qué me estás contando, tío?
With your cat eyes.
Me importa una mierda tu pendiente. Pero vaya, si me regalas algo, voy.
Not a problem. I'll go right away.
I shall be much obliged.
See you in a minute, Vimy.
Ah, que tengo que ir ya. Vale, vamos a ver. Oh, no puedo entrar en el... Me cago en la puta. Quería ver cuánto tengo yo de armadura. Vale, se ha caído por aquí, ¿no? Dice.
I beg your pardon, but...
Some spilled wine. Nothing else.
¿Qué ha pasado? Joder, vaya corte, tío. ¿A que se la iba un pájaro? No me jodas, ¿eh?
There's no earring out here, is there?
None.
Maybe the Countess would care to explain what this is about, all jokes aside.
Forgive me. God, this is so embarrassing. Do you know
Vesemir?
He was a tinge shorter than you, wore a mustache.
Oh, eran novios, ya verás.
Man taught me everything I know.
What? How is he, if you don't mind my asking?
Vamos a preguntar primero.
Don't mind at all. But before I answer, I also wouldn't mind knowing how you knew each other.
Oh, I've told no one. Not ever. But I suppose I owe you an explanation.
Eran novios.
It was the winter of 1234. A beast prowled the streets of Oxenford. A Fleder, I believe. A contract was issued, a notice posted, and a witcher appeared. Vesemir, of the School of the
Vesemir,
Wolf.
tío,
He came to our
pobrecillo.
estate, tracking the beast. Our eyes met. Something sparked. I wrote him a message, asked my governess to deliver it. He visited, under the cover of night, night after night. On one such occasion, my father heard something. Vesemir had to flee. So quickly, he left behind his gambeson.
Ah, the first piece. The start of your collection.
Yes, but also the end of our love. Father had an arrest warrant issued, then quickly married me off. I was fortunate. My husband died young, leaving me a sizable fortune. And thus, I have...
Así que tiene una armadura de Vesemir, tío. Pues la quiero, ¿eh? ¿Qué? Le digo que está muerto, ¿no?
Afraid I have bad news.
Oh? Please tell me. Did he at least die like a witcher?
No. He died like a hero.
There is
Muy
that.
bien, Geralt, muy bien, joder.
I thank you for tolerating a decrepit madwoman so elegantly.
Please don't say that.
I am old and I am wealthy. I may say what I please. And now, be so kind and leave me to my thoughts.
Vale, sigamos. Oh, ¿por qué no puedo entrar en mi inventario, tío? No me jodas, joder. Que quiero ver cuánto... ¿Qué hago en la hostia que parió? A ver, me faltan 2 amigos, ¿no? Este es el segundo.
Greetings, ladies, gentlemen, and the rest.
No, este no es. Vale, debe ser este. La comida me la llevo. Va a ser hoy un vídeo un poco de mucho diálogo, pero...
Halbert! It's been years. Allow me to introduce you. Geralt of Rivia.
Enchanted.
Pleasure's all mine.
How's it? Got your eye on any sparkly bits today?
Not really. I buy what strikes me fancy. I need something right sumptuous for me walls just now. Nilfgaard. I get it right?
Excuse me?
Your Gwent deck. It's Nilfgaard, innit? Come on, admit it.
Pues la verdad es que juego con los reinos del norte, así que...
Not a bad deck, Nilfgaard, but I'll take the Northern Realms over it any day.
Ah, understood. A patriot.
You ought to know, Halbert. Geralt here's a positively superb player. Superb.
We got a minute before the auction starts, so... Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Maybe around?
Venga, va, sí, claro que sí. No me acuerdo ya cómo se jugaba. Pero espero no perder. Venga, 250. Espero no perder. No me acuerdo ya cómo se jugaba. Sí, bueno, más o menos sí.
Suppose it's not whether you win or lose.
Pero no me acuerdo ni
Sure,
qué cartas
I'm
tenía.
game.
Brilliant. I'll lay my cards out.
Naturally. Geralt, might I have a wee word?
What is it?
¿Qué pasa, Vivaldi?
Well, mate, since I brought yous together, I do believe I'm owed a share
Hostia, qué
of your
pesado es
winnings,
este tío,
if
¿no?
there are any. 10%. I
¿Un
find this
10%?
sense, you
Pretty clear now why you wanted us to meet.
can. One cardinal bit I've learnt in my trade, friend. Coin dinna stink. So, what'll it be?
Voy a aceptar porque este tío me puede ayudar. Tiene buenos contactos, así que un 10% serían 25.
Well, you did help with the guards at the
no
door.
me gusta mucho, pero bueno.
10% of any winnings is yours.
Any chance for 15?
Hijo de
Don't push
puta.
it, Vimy.
Puto viejo.
All right. Game on.
¿Cómo era, tío? Creo que la tengo preparada, ¿no? Creo que sí. Venga, vamos. Quemadura. Ya no me acuerdo qué hacía cada cosa. Vale, me voy a quitar tiempo despejado. Vale, me ha entrado Ciri. Bien, bien. Mi turno. Voy a empezar... Voy a empezar por esta. ¡Qué cabrón! ¡Qué cabrón! Pues voy a pasar. Porque para ganarme necesita tirar por lo menos 2 cartas y 2 cartas buenas. Así que voy a pasar. Vale, una. Necesita otra. Vale, y me ha ganado. Qué cabrón. Joder. No sé si voy a ganarle, ¿eh? ¿Has pasado ya? ¿En serio? Vale, pues si voy a ganar... Te voy a tirar esta. Vale. Te voy a tirar esta. Mierda, no me acordaba lo que hacía esa carta, tío. ¡Qué gilipollas soy, por favor! La he cagado bien cagada, tío. Buah, necesito 2 cartas ahora para ganar. Mierda, tío, ¿qué he hecho? Puedo tirar esta de 6 y esta de 4 10 y tampoco gano. O tirar estas dos y me la dobla. Necesito 13. Vale, voy a tirar... Hostia puta, tío, ¿qué he hecho? Por favor, mierda. Ya tiene que tirar estas dos. Pero es que estas dos me interesan para luego. Para utilizar la corneta, tío. Y esta no la quiero utilizar. Le podría quitar la de 10. Y encima le he dado cartas, tío. Joder, ¿qué he hecho, tío? A ver. 8 y 6, 14. Es lo que puedo. No puedo hacer nada más. ¡Ah, mierda! Nos quedamos empate a 8 cartas. Joder, qué mal he jugado, tío. Buah, me ha dado un cornete de mierda. Pues nada. Esta es la definitiva. Tengo que ir a por todas, tío. Mierda, me ha robado 2 cartas. Pero tengo que ir a por todas, no puedo hacer nada. No, le saco bastante ventaja ahora. Hijo de puta. Le podría quitar la isla de 10. Es que si utilizo esta... Ah, voy a tener que utilizar... Voy a tener que quitarle esta... Voy a tener que quitarle la de 10. Bueno, voy a esperar una más a ver qué pasa. Vale, esta no la puedo utilizar ahora. Tengo que utilizar esta por huevos, tío. No, mierda. Bueno, la de 7, bien. Ha gastado una al menos. Espero que no tenga más. Bien. Es que no sé lo que le queda. Creo que le he ganado, tío. Se le quedan 3 cartas. Vale, yo creo que le he ganado. Con esta le gano ya directamente. 85-28. Le quedan 2 cartas. Es imposible que me gane. Vale, ya está, he ganado. Bien. Cabrón, me había asustado, tío.
Unbelievable, I don't buy it. You cheated, you must have, or something. Hexed me or whatnot.
Oh, I'd be careful with the gab, Hilbert. Afore Geralt takes a mind to demanding satisfaction.
You give it to him, you damn midget. You bearded pinchfist.
Oh. Interest will be a right bit higher when that bugger next comes round asking for a loan.
Vale, bien. Ay, pues solo me queda uno por hablar, que debe ser este de aquí arriba.
Yaramir, might we trouble ye a wee spell?
Mm-hmm. Greetings, Vivaldi. Who's this?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Thought you might have a blether with us. About the paintings on the block today.
Sniffing for a quick turnaround as usual, are we?
Pot calling the kettle black, I'd say. Do a lively trade in canvases yourself, my friend. True.
Yet first they delight my eyes, whereas you treat them as mere promissory notes. The only arts that interest you are those culinary. What about you, Witcher? Do you know anything about paintings?
Realize this might be hard to believe, given my crude-looking mug. But yeah, I know a thing or two.
Truly? We ought to see what.
No me pregunten nada, que no tengo ni idea, eh.
Do you know our friend Vivaldi is in possession of 5 canvases by Van der Nobe? Yet he cannot distinguish them from landscapes at 5 crowns apiece.
I shan't pretend it's otherwise.
Yet for you, my dear connoisseur Witcher, that should present not the slightest problem, so do tell which of these is the handiwork of Edward Van der Nobe, the master from Maribor.
Ni puta idea. Señalar el cuadro, Novigrado, el mercader, el del bodegón. A ver, hay 3 de paisajes. Y uno de un bodegón y otro de un retrato. Así que supongo que es o el retrato o el bodegón. O el de la escena de batalla. Voy a decir el retrato, que no tiene mucho que ver con los demás. A ver, ¿he acertado?
Really? Merchant with the pearl, no two ways about it.
¿Sí o no?
My. Who would have thought?
Hostia, lo he acertado, tío. Soy el puto crack.
Private? Forgive me my impertinence. At first I thought you an ignoramus. Vivaldi's equal.
O a lo mejor contestar salía esto.
Apologize in the tone, so I shall tell you a secret. A Van Row is due to appear on the block. The painter's unknown largely, but has a fierce admirer in Marcus Hodgson, a bookseller, has his shop in Novigrad's main square. I wager you'll sell him the canvas at a tidy profit.
Thanks.
Oh, think nothing of it. Now, please excuse me. My friend's becking.
So, what did he tell you?
¿Se lo digo? Sí, ¿no?
To buy the Van Row. Apparently this bookseller in Novigrad's willing to pay top coin for his work.
Oh, who'd have thunk? All right, let's go. Ink spot upon ink spot. Sheer number of them's doing me heed in.
Huh. Esteemed ladies, honorable gentlemen.
Espera que empiece la subasta, vale, pues creo que es un buen momento para dejarlo aquí. Sigo sin poder entrar al inventario, no entiendo por qué, ni puedo meditar. Vale, el meditar lo entiendo, pero el inventario... Examinar, me la pela los cuadros... ¡Oh! ¡Mierda! Ha saltado la cinemática, joder. Pues nada, vamos a ver la subasta.
Vimy, listen. Forgot to ask you, how's this auction going to work?
They'll bring out 3 lots to start with. Once they've sold, or not, there'll be an intermission. Horst Bosodi will probably appear then. That's when I'll introduce yous.
Counting on it.
In the meantime, have you got a budget? You prepared to bid?
¿200? Con 200 no hago nada. Y el dinero no me lo quiero gastar, tío. Bueno, a lo mejor son baratos, pero en fin. Ya veré. Vamos a ver. Pues claro, coño.
Went to the trouble to sneak me in here. I'd be an ass not to take a stab.
Ha! I knew the bug'd get you.
Esteemed ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I hereby open the auction. Ladies and gentlemen, lot number 1 is a brass figurine from the collection of the infamous Count Romilly. Rumor has it the figure harbors a treasure inside. A rumor one may prove or disprove solely by destroying the beautiful bauble itself. Starting price? Quite the bargain at 50
coronas. Ah, puedo.
With Master Hilbert at 100. To Countess Mignol, now at 150. Do I hear 200? Might I have an advance?
Venga, va, 200.
The white-haired gentleman enters a bid of 200. Do we have 250? 200 once? Twice? Thrice? Splendid!
No, mierda.
Bids 250. Do I hear 300?
Es que estoy haciendo el gilipollas, pero venga, va.
My, this is lively. I've 300 going once, going twice. Do we have 350?
No levanten la mano. Bien.
300 thrice, and sold to the white-haired fellow. Lot number 1, the mysterious brass figurine. Proceeding now to lot number 2.
No sé para qué sirve eso, pero bueno, por si acaso.
Novigrad artist Van Row, Starry Night over the Pontar.
Vale, este es el que me ha dicho que compre el tío este, ¿no?
20 crowns. Ladies and gentlemen, 20 crowns. It's
20 coronas. Vale. Pujo.
Oh, we've a bidder, cat-eyed no less, at 20. Do I hear 30?
Forgive me, Geralt, but business is business.
30 from Vimy Vivaldi. Do I see 40 anywhere? 30 going once? Going twice? Aha! The white-haired gentleman bids 40. Who will bid more?
Bueno, la verdad es que el cuadro no lo quiero para nada.
40 twice?
Se lo voy a dejar al Vivaldi.
50. Any advance on 50?
Aunque a lo mejor si se lo vendo al otro me podría dar muchísima pasta, ¿no? Venga, va, voy a pujar. Si se lo vendo yo me puede dar mucha pasta. No te enfades, Vivaldi, no te enfades.
60 going once, 60 going twice.
Oh, all yours, Geralt.
Sold, Van Rose.
Joder, pensaba que sería muchísimo más caro, tío.
The gentleman with the cat eyes. Lot number 3, ladies and gentlemen. A true rarity, scarce as hens to
Unas gafas.
spectacles. A frame of gold, mountain crystal lenses polished by the tiny dexterous hands of the gnome masters. Once the property of the famed hired assassin known as...
No lo quiero para nada esto.
Professor. Starting price of 200 crowns. Anyone tempted? Gwent Maestro Hilbert offers an advance of 50. Do I have 3? My, haven't we livened up? 300 from Yaromir Ivanovich Zaitsev. Going once? Twice?
No, no lo quiero. ¿Para qué quiero yo con las gafas estas?
Brilliant! With the gentleman with the white hair now at 350.
What? ¡Qué cabrón!
350 once? 350 twice? And 400
¡Qué
now.
cabrón
Countess
el...
Mignol. Any advance on that?
Puto Vivaldi.
Going once? Twice? Thrice? And sold! The Professor's spectacles go to the Countess. Oh, the excitement. With the 3 lots behind us, we'll go to an intermission. Amenities abound, please partake. We'll resume shortly.
Poco después.
Oh, Geralt, look! Horst Basudi! Come on before some other cocksuckers steal him. Just, well, don't expect a warm welcome.
Así que ese es Borsodi. Bien, Gerard, bien. Tira la manzana al suelo. Bien hecho.
Greetings, Horst. Allow me to introduce a dear friend and associate, Geralt of Rivia, who...
comes uninvited.
But you've gained by my presence. Dropped a hefty pile of crowns here.
I'm not like Vivaldi. Profit alone only goes so far for me. I seek more. The auction house is primarily a meeting place for the local elite. I needn't tell you, an itinerant mutant doesn't quite fit in.
Got the distinct impression the two of yous started off on the wrong foot. Perhaps we should raise a toast to...
What's one like you want from one like me?
Right. Let's dispense with the niceties. Maximilian Borsodi's house. Gotta lay my hands on it, whatever it...
What? Where did you learn of it?
Gentlemen, no reason to lose our composure. Raise our voices.
I ask you, where did you learn of it?
Whoa, come on now.
Where?
Doesn't matter. Willing to tell me what it is or not.
Guards, escort the Witcher out. And he's not to enter, not alone, not hand in hand with Hierarch Hamelfart.
Honestly, he asked a question. It were a simple inquiry.
One more word, and I shall move my accounts to the competition.
Sorry, mate, but...
No reason to trouble the guards, Horst. I'll go willingly.
I don't recall giving you a choice in the matter. Kick his swiving mutated ass out.
Joder. ¿Qué cojones tiene la casa esa, tío?
Your swords, master. Law says we're to return them. Law don't say when, though. So we'll do it, aye. Just after
Oh, a pelear, venga, va, vamos a pelear. ¿Cómo se peleaba, tío?
Gathering place for the elite, truly. Come on, lads. Let's loosen our muscles a bit.
Right. Lift. Outside the nookie.
Nivel 33. Madre mía, no me acuerdo cómo se peleaba, tío. Buah, encima contra 2. Me van a matar. Me van a matar. No puedo tomar comida tampoco, vaya mierda. Madre mía, no puedo contra dos. Tío, que me das por detrás, colega. No puedo hacer nada, espero que no me hayan quitado la pasta.
Your swords, master. Just need you to sign here.
Fuck you.
Depositor refused to confirm receipt. Signed, Sergeant Figner. A pleasant day to you.
Joder, ¿y ahora qué hago para encontrar la casa esa, tío?
Seems true what they say. When it's many against one,
¿Quién es este?
even a witch has done.
Not in the mood for your peasant wisdom. Who the hell are you?
If all goes well, dare say I'm your partner.
Don't need any partners.
Oh, I don't know about that. No chance you'll lay your hands on Max Bosodi's house alone.
Joder, ¿cómo se complica esto, no?
How do you know I was looking for the house?
I was at the auction. Disguised, of course. That argument on the topic was hard to miss.
Get to the point, if you can.
To get this house, you need to get into the vault. And there's no way Horst will let you in there out of the kindness of his heart.
A heist? Don't like that idea one bit.
Got any others? Find the herbalist, lives near Oxenford. Ask for some yarrow extract. You'll know why you've come.
If this is a trap of some sort.
Be seeing you, I hope.
Joder, cómo mola esta historia, tío, del juego. Me encanta. Ve a la cabaña del herborista. Vale. Vamos a ver. ¿Puedo entrar al inventario ya, por favor? Vale. $205. Hostia, pues la otra era 225, creo, ¿eh? Y 85. Hostia, pues era mejor, tío. Lo podía haber comprado, joder. Y el dinero lo tengo todavía, 8400. Vale, perfecto. No me han quitado la pasta. Vale, todo actualizado. ¿Coleccionista? Vende. Ah, hostia, qué bien, el novigrado. Pues voy a ir a venderlo, tío, a ver si consigo pasta. Necesito 10.000 para el... Ay, ¿cómo se llama? El encantador. Vale, pues nada. Lo dejamos justo aquí y seguimos en el siguiente vídeo. ¡Nos vemos!